Alrighty guys, we're back to some more Minecraft episode 64, and it's kind of awkward just winding down the hunger bar just to eat before every episode, but regardless, we're back with another episode, and today we're going to be going over to the Nether. I haven't been there for quite a while, and we're going to do some gardening. Oh man, that just sounds amazing, doesn't it? You just want to watch videos of people gardening. But anyway, so last episode we did a lot of island removal in this, and as a result we have a crap ton of grass. So that gave me the idea to fucking empty my inventory. What the hell? How much? Oh, I totally overestimated how much room I had. Alright, we're in a bit of a situation here already and the episode hasn't even started. How am I going to do this? Right, I'm going to put a lily pad there just so I remember where it is. Because I'm a clever son of a bitch. But what I'm just going to do is just put this crap randomly away. Oh god, where's an empty chest? And I know some of you probably disapprove of this whole just putting random shit everywhere, but it'll work for me I suppose, and if it doesn't, I'll have to switch it up in the future. But if I do make a storage room, the only problem with making storage rooms, like I had this in the SMP, like when I played SMP a while back with a few people, we had this big ass storage room. Where the fuck's my shit? Oh, there it is. Never mind. We had this big ass storage room, and every time like we came back from caving or something, it'd literally take 5 or 10 minutes just to sort our shit into the different chests, and it was really annoying, and really deterred me from doing anything that involved clogging up my inventory with shit. Because I mean, if you just got random like reeds and crap, you don't want to be looking through chests just to organize the stuff. But that might bite me in the ass eventually if I don't fix it up. But yeah, for now, we can just assume that it's perfectly fine, but what we're going to be doing today, as I said before, we're going to the Nether, but we're going to be introducing some grass into the Nether, giving it a bit of a shazazz, and I've already got a semi-dome shaped theme that I've already set up in the Nether, but I do want to expand on that and make it look a little bit nicer. But apart from grass blocks, I'm not really too sure what else I can use. I was thinking of maybe using stone bricks or sandstone, and I guess we can try a bit of both to be diverse peoples. But or we can be real sneaky, and say the word of the day for today is kangaroo, because Australian and shit. By the way, if you guys have never been to Australia, you really need to get that shit sorted, because riding kangaroos is literally the best thing you'll ever experience. I mean, like if you're driving a car and stuff, it's pretty boring, but like I don't know how many of you guys have actually tried this for yourself, but I guess only Australians would know. But kangaroos really are the best way to get around, because they don't require any fuel or anything, so you're just hopping around like a fucking bowling motherfucker, jumping down gum leaves and shit. But yeah, it's just a better way to travel. Fuck walking, Jesus Christ, you've got kangaroos to do that. But I guess a lot of you foreign viewers wouldn't understand the true amazingness of a kangaroo. But I better stop talking about kangaroos before I don't know. But anyway, guys, I think we better harvest this nether wart farm towards the end of the episode. It looks like it's almost done. But what I wanted to do this episode was fill this whole thing up with grass. Probably don't need just like literally all grass, but I should have brought some dirt. But I did go to town with my Silk Touch shovel, and that's really the only use that the shovel will actually have. Silk Touch on a shovel really isn't too amazing. I mean, it's good if you like doing glass and all that stuff, but in terms of like gathering ores and shit, it's really not going to be that fantastic. But this episode, I don't know how much of it I want to turn into grass. I don't know if I want it absolutely everywhere, but that's probably going to be the goal. I want to have, even though it is the Nether, I kind of want to make it look like it's not, because I fucking hate the Nether. I don't like that shit. Like, who wants that as a wall? I mean, what? It's just smeared blood and shit all over over cobblestone. Who wants that? No one, exactly. Stop asking the same question. But anyway, I'm just gonna place grass like so, and even though grass looks fairly shitty in the nether, considering the paleness and the tinge it has, I don't even care. I'm rebellious and shit, so we're gonna do it anyway. But I will probably have to break this episode up into multiple parts, so I don't imagine you guys want to see me place a couple of thousand grass blocks around the place. But what we will be doing, last episode I actually wanted to get my poop chute for my skeleton farm all sorted. Never got around to doing that, so that's something we're going to do on the side, and that's probably something we could probably do at the same time. I could probably actually show you guys footage of that, because it is something that some people would be interested in making for themselves. And I will have to place down all the signs and shit again, which will be kind of tedious, but at the same time it just has to be done. That cobblestone, if you don't know what I'm talking about the poopy shooty thing that elevates my skeletons 24 blocks to get them to the point where they're a bit of a one-shot kill down the bottom. But I think that farm really isn't too useful, although when 1.3 comes out, level 30 isn't going to be this real massive grind, so it's going to be a lot easier. So going to the end and stuff really won't be necessary unless I feel like enchanting like a shit ton of stuff. Then that's the only real reason I'll ever use my end farm, I presume. I'm probably underestimating how long it still actually takes. Why the fuck did I just throw my pickaxe? I have no idea. Ugh. Running out of breath out of the lungs to talk out of my mouth. Anyway, yeah, with the whole enchanting thing, I'm not sure if like, I've heard it's going to be about 1/9 the time to get from 1 to 30, but that was before they added the exponential. Like, for those who don't know, linear versus exponential, linear just literally means every single level requires the same amount of experience each time, doesn't change. Exponential means, oh no, this is like preaching to a, I don't know, I don't fucking know, but exponential, as your level increases, the amount of experience to gain another level increases. So that's generally how leveling up works in most games, most RPGs and shit. So that's why it's so hard to get a Pokemon to level 100. But anyway, why the fuck am I bringing Pokemon into this shit? But sex, what is it? Apparently it'll be linear until level 16 or 15, and then from 16 onwards to 30 it'll be exponential. But I've heard it's only slightly exponential, therefore it's not actually going to be that much harder. I think it's just all talk. But well, I'm mowing through this grass, and that's no pun intended at all. But I'm wondering if the pigmen still spawn on grass, or they just spawn on netherrack. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna be freaked the fuck out when these guys in the next patch start spawning in the overworld. And apparently, yeah, it is called the overworld. I was fucking right. But for those who don't know, in 1.3, just so much shit. But anyway, these guys, wherever you place your nether portal in the overworld, these guys, I don't know how often this happens, but I'm pretty sure that they literally just spawn next to the nether portal, and I don't think they wander too far because I don't think it's too common. But regardless, they do spawn in the overworld next to nether portals, and it's going to be a little bit easier to get pigmen. I might actually be all amazing and make a pigmen display or something. Maybe that's something I can put in the middle to break up my mega build. I could put a pigman aquarium. That just sounds amazing, doesn't it? Who doesn't want a fucking pigman aquarium? But anyway, I might stop rambling. I'm definitely running out of grass faster than I anticipated, and I imagine I'm gonna have to even get more. And I should probably start bringing dirt across as opposed to just using grass the whole time, because once I run out of grass, it's kind of game over. Game over, man. And the whole spreading of the grass process will be a lot longer if I don't. Oh, for fuck's sake! How the fuck did that wanker see me? Why am I needing to eat? Alright. So what I'm going to do is drop this guy like he's hot, and make sure it doesn't fuck up my base. Because this, I really should not fucking beast mode engage. I really shouldn't have built this whole thing out of netherrack. Although in the future I could turn this into some sort of mega, like, fortressy fuck out of like stone bricks. I just don't like the fact that gas can blow up the blocks, because I wouldn't have an issue with a block type if fucking Gus didn't have his skits and just blew him up. But I guess that's a mini rant aside. If you guys want to suggest me blocks that look good in the Nether, that's probably a good idea. Because yeah, I want to get some foundations lie down. Because I want to have generally in different areas such as biomes and the Nether, the End, and the Overworld, I want to have different themes throughout the place, and I want it to remain consistent. A big mistake, in my opinion, that I made in my last world is that everything was just fucking everywhere. There was no consistency in the themes, and there'd literally be sandstone buildings next to wooden buildings, and it just didn't make any sense. So that's why I've, like in my jungle, you notice a lot of my builds look very similar, because I want to keep a consistent theme. And I think that's the best way to make it look nice, but obviously there are some exceptions to the rule. I downloaded a Reddit community, community made server map, and it was just absolutely fucking insane. It was just basically I don't know how long they spent on it, but if it was just an event or if it was like literally a server over a couple of months. But there was so much amazing shit in that map, and I was tempted to even just make a video on that, just to show it off. And I don't know, because I've been looking for different maps to make for my 1,000 subscribers special, to make it into a parkour course, and that's probably something I will consider doing, that Reddit map, because it was absolutely insane. Kudos to whoever put any time into that, because there was just some amazing builds in that, and even though it was all done in creative mode and stuff, it still takes a lot of creativity to build something that epic. But I realized there was like a couple of hundred people building on that same server, so at the same time, I can't beat myself down too much for not having creativity when it's only one person. But at the same time, would be nice to have that little stroke of creativity hit me in the face a little more often. But anyway, guys, I feel like I'm placing grass this whole episode, so what I'm going to do is just place the rest of this one just here, then work on this for about half an hour, however long it takes to finish the rest of it, and then I'll join you guys when that's all done, and we can inspect the thing, and hopefully it looks a bit better than just netherrack, and I already like the look of it already. But yeah, guys, I'll work on this for a bit longer, and hopefully we can get stuck into the glass tubing, and I don't have to postpone that for another episode. But I'll get stuck in this, guys, and I'll be right back when it's all done. Okay, that just happened. Probably should have turned this shit onto peaceful before I just raided the Nether, but since we have this moment of clarity, just reminiscing about the whole pigmen spawning out of nether portals, and it got me thinking about potential mob traps designs for the overworld, and my line of thought is that if pigmen even have... Fuck off, dickhead. Do you guys... Fucking you wanna go me, son? I'll fucking rip out your asshole. Why are there so many of these dicks? Thankfully, this sword is a beast. But, what was I even saying? With the spawns of the Ender Portal, what the fuck, what are these words? The Nether Portal, thinking of potential designs of putting a shit ton of Nether Portals in, like, a massive cube, and, using that to create a sort of farm. I don't know how effective it would be, but, I imagine if we can at least get, spawn rates a little bit consistent. I'm not sure how slow they actually spawn via nether portals, but my line of thought is if we can put an absolute butt ton of nether portals next to each other, then the spawn rates of the pigmen should increase, therefore we should be able to farm them. But I honestly don't, like, this is just a flimsy idea going around in my head, but if that works, then that will be a legitimate way to farm gold. That sounds like Chinese WoW gold farming shit, but gold nuggets, so many, because yeah, gold nuggets are actually a legitimate source for gold, and I really hadn't considered them until I went on a pigmen slaughtering spree. And if there was a way that we could farm pigmen, then gold would be very accessible. And I imagine I have seen what is his name? His German goodness name, Doc M77's iron lung design, and that's probably something I could build quite easily. But at the same time, I would really prefer to have an overworld design because I really hate spending time in the Nether. And the iron lung, as he calls it, the iron lung. Don't know why I just sound like I was trying to fucking teach a dog how to speak. But what was I even saying? Yeah, I just really don't like spending too much time in the Nether, and it required so much clearing out that it just didn't seem worth it in my eyes. I mean, if it was my design and all that stuff, like if I thought of the iron lung and stuff, I probably would build it. But the thing is, I'm like, if I'm gonna build something that big, I want to be at least be innovative about it. But yeah, so that's probably what I'll decide to do with my nether portal mass producingness in the future, providing the spawns are decent. So I can't guarantee I'll be building this farm, but hopefully I'd like to get it done, providing it is somewhat efficient. But as I've been working on this thing, I've decided against making the whole thing out of grass. Just the foyer area, this whole part here, and maybe up the top there. And potentially I might even place stone around the cart track, the minecart track station over there. But I don't know, I'll probably just break it up into different segments. I don't want to get it all done this episode because it will literally take me forever. But yes, I need to break it up. But what I want to do is try some bone meal on this grass. I'm not sure if bone meal actually works in the Nether, so that's something I do want to try. And as well as that, it's just make it all sprucey and shit. Obviously, we can't use water, which is kind of a dampener. But let's just put some of this shit away. So what I really would have liked to do is have like water fountains and shit, but I guess we can substitute that for lava or something, I suppose. Don't know why that's there. But hopefully bone meal works, because that'll allow us to have grass and shit, and that shit's amazing. Looks like it does work. Wow, what the fuck? That's like a better way to farm. What is it? Looks like the light level's very low, and probably need to address that. Because I do want to have grass around the place. I think that's the issue. Yeah, it fucking is. So good at this game right now. But anyway, probably just gonna have to place torches around the place, wherever I do want this grass, and I don't want to have it absolutely everywhere, but at the same time, it does make it look a little bit nicer. And I don't like how it's just pissing out seeds at me at the moment. I really don't have a use for them. But I like, wherever I have grass like this, I like to have, I don't know if it looks kind of weed-like, but it kind of adds a bit of flair and shit to the whole design. I think it looks nice. But that's just my opinion, but it is my let's play then again, so fucking bam. Whenever someone like suggests something that I'm like on the fence about doing, I'm just like, it's my let's play, I do what I want, and it makes me happy, because I almost, like, at the start of this thing, I was very not knowing what to do, but I have so many ideas in my head now that it's getting to the point where I'm happy to take suggestions, but at the same time, I've got to run this boat for myself. I've got to steer this ship. Fucking hell, let's get all metaphorical and shit on you, but we've run out of dirt, and I've run out of making sense, so I'm going to go do the rest of this off camera, guys, and then I'll join you guys in the overworld maybe, and we'll get started onto this glass poop shoot. Alrighty guys, so I've just been working on this grassy placey thing for a little bit, and I'm almost out of grass completely. I had to actually go back to the overworld, grab some more, but that's all I've got left. But in my eyes, I think it's finished for now, and all that's left to do is just place some random vines and stuff around the place, and hopefully that makes it look a little better. But I'm not sure if I'm too keen on the vines, but at the same time, might as well give them a go, give them a shot. Decided to do a little bit more than I actually anticipated, but for now I think it looks alright. But as I said, if I ever spread up to the top here, I don't know, I might use grass up the top there and stuff, but I don't know. If you guys want to suggest your own stuff, own block types to use, feel free. But I think this foyer part is complete in my eyes. All that's left to do really is just spruce it up. Hence the vines and shit. But I had to use Silk Touch grass for like some of these blocks, and it does look a little bit strange. Before I get any questions about people still not knowing what Silk Touch is, it is a high level enchantment that gives you the original block. Oh my god. Not a mod or anything, just fucking technology these days. It's pretty crazy. But apart from that, I want to place some little jungle saplings around the place. Even if they don't grow, I don't really care. They can just be for aesthetics, and if they do grow, well, fuck it, we've got a tree, why not? Who doesn't want a tree? But I'm just going to place these randomly around the place, as well as keep up to date with the bone milling. I've put some torches around the place just to increase the ability of seeds, not seeds, the ability for grass to spread and all that stuff. But I don't want it absolutely everywhere, which is why I don't really mind it when they just piss out seeds at me. But I don't mind this place now. It doesn't look so depressing and shitty. So what I'm thinking of doing is actually replacing this whole thing with a block, and that block will remain unsaid because it is actually unknown. I don't actually know what block I'm going to use. I'm thinking of stone bricks, but I just need a block to kind of separate the nether from the nether. That doesn't make any sense. To separate this nether hub, we'll call it, from the actual nether, because I hate the fucking nether. It's kind of annoying and depressing, and when you've got this thing concealed in just netherrack, it gets blown up by like flying tentacle space monsters, which is kind of annoying. Also known as ghasts. But I guess we better head back into the overworld and get stuck into this skeleton spawner update, I guess we'd call it. Although I do want to put some more vines down. How many more vines do I have left? Where else can we put these bad boys? I don't even know if I'll cut these trees down. I don't think that I'm that desperate for wood, but if I ever am desperate for wood, I guess I know where to find it. But yeah, I need you guys to tell me if you like the design of this or not, and if you have any suggestions, such as like a lava fountain, maybe that's something I was thinking of doing, of extra ways to make this place look a little bit better. Let me know, because I'm always looking for different methods and or witchcraft to improve the look of the world. But yeah, I'm a bit sick of this whole nether gear and shit. So we're gonna just spam these vines down in no particular order. And God, they're so annoying to climb. If I don't put these 7 vines down, it's literally gonna kill me. So I'm gonna have to do that. And or you can actually harvest our nether wart. I don't know if I want these vines on the actual whatever this thing is called. The farm, the fucking, what is it? The walls? The walls. We'll go with the walls. But there we go. So we're gonna harvest this nether wart farm. Fucking amazing. So inefficient. Really a true feat of brilliance right here, people. But I'll go ahead and replant this and meet you guys over at the overworld. Okay guys, so we're back at the overworld at my little house, and I've just been gearing up for this little transformation over here. But again, I realized that I've gotten to that point in the episode where I really should end it. But just for the sake of not being a douchebag, we're gonna actually finish this episode. But I won't spend too much recording time on it, because I do need to end this episode here, guys. I know some of you don't have the luxury of being able to watch a half-an-hour episode every time I upload, but we're already creeping in on that length, which it's scary how fast the fucking time goes when I'm recording. But anyway, how this is going to work is I'm going to have to clog up this farm with something. A wooden block should do, but before too many skeletons start spawning in, we're going to have to fucking infiltrate this. Wow! As soon as I say that, just fucking insta-spawn. Alright, we're going to ninja this shit. Get a torch on there. Probably shouldn't have interrupted those two having their little shitgasm. But what I'm going to have to do is obviously plug this up behind me. Otherwise it's going to get fucking tedious and annoying if I've got skeletons shooting at me. But what I'm only going to have to... What the fuck? Are we just having like an archer battle? We are too. I couldn't even see that guy. But what I'm going to have to do is replace every single cobblestone on the outskirts here with glass. And I know you guys probably can't see it, so we'll poke a hole in here. Doesn't help that it's nighttime. But I'm not going to care about anything that's underground. It's only the stuff that's exposed that I really give a shit for. So that's the only things I'm going to replace. But I kind of feel like it's a bit late in the episode to be just starting a whole new project. So I'm probably going to work on this a little bit, guys, and probably show you guys the result of it next episode. Because I don't want to make this one too long. 30 minutes is kind of like that point in the episode where I really really want to end it, because as I said, I know that some of you guys aren't able to watch very long episodes, so I try to respect that as much as I can. But anyway, for the guys who enjoy the longer episodes, fucking here you go. Just freaking take it, don't even care. Probably should have brought buckets, really not prepared, and really need to end the episode. So I don't know what I want to do right now, but I'm wondering if we flush away this shit, if it's gonna matter. Probably just gonna have to remove every single source block, otherwise it could just get a bit annoying. But if we just remove the signs, because I've made some more signs just in case. But this is going to get tedious, so I guess we can just use the glass. We do have silk touch, although cobblestone is so much easier. But yeah, guys, what I might do is actually work on this off camera and actually get back to you guys next episode. And you guys can see the result of this thing. I just don't want to waste too much of your time. But anyway, guys, that was episode 64 of my Minecraft Let's Play. We will go ahead and do the word of the day signs in a moment, but I'll do a cut for then. But yeah, I'll meet you guys over at the sanctuary, and we can credit our word of the day winner for last episode. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so I went and checked the comments for episode 63, and little did I know that level 63, episode 63, was one of those episodes where I totally forgot to say a word of the day. So in the event that happens, the person who gets the sign is the first person to post that there is no word of the day. The first one to recognize that. That way, it just enables me to give someone a sign, even if I forget. But the first person to claim that, or to notice that, rather, was Babsy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's your name. I really can't remember. I remember you did have a sign before, and I thought your name was Babies. And why the fuck did I just turn into Steve again? Did I literally 10 seconds ago I wasn't Steve, and now I'm Steve. So anyway, that's pissed me off enough. So anyway, guys, that was episode 64 of Minecraft. Should have some more Slender gameplay up tomorrow. And anyway, guys, let me know if you enjoyed this episode, and fuck Steve. Alright, so I may have missed out on a few numbers. But yeah, bam, fucking done. Congrats, Babsy. I love you a long time.